guess. I don't know. Anybody else?
So I think poetry is like is debating reality. This is like a debate where you have your audience listening to you, how you question or how you constructively criticize something, and then everybody like, okay, oh, you are making sense, or okay, you're not making sense, but
Yeah.
whatever it is, or they connect or they relate. But I think you are debating a particular reality. What is love? Love is gini 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 gini, and then you place your debates. At the end of the day, is the gospel according to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. All right. You know when everywhere seems dark, poetry is like the light.
Mm.
And when you feel lonely,
Yeah.
poetry is the arm you run to. So to me, poetry is solace.
This is poetry already. No, go on.
So yeah, so to me that's basically what poetry is all about,
Yeah.
solace, comfort. Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
To me, I think poetry is one's ability to use words to paint an emotion or a reality. Yeah, s- sometimes you may feel happy, the other time you may feel sad. Your ability to use words to actually paint, there are different colors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, use this color, paint this, and at the end of the day, you could have a mishmash of, emotions in one. So it's just your ability to use words to
Okay.
paint
Okay.
an emotion or a reality.
Okay. Okay. So, in relations to poetry, how do you see violence? If I was to ask you to paint a picture of violence, how would you paint it? Anybody?
Okay. How do I paint violence? Okay,
Yes.
I think I was the one that used that word paint. Violence is here. Welcome.
Okay. Okay. I said, in relations to poetry, if you are to look at violence, how would you paint violence? What? How would you describe violence?
Jesus Christ. Okay. Violence. Its very beginning is nonsense.
Mm.
And everything it leaves behind is death and its scent, driving you crazy, making you go mad. So violence is senseless. I beg, leave me make I talk first. Calm down. I beg, don't you. Ma pass the mic away. Will be melody, please. I don't have talked about. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. You said
How would you paint violence?
how do I paint violence? Like in relation to poetry or
Yes, anyhow you'd want to paint it.
well, first of all, I don't think violence should ever be an option. Like in every situation, like in every area, in every facet, like of life. Like, come on, use peace, man.
Okay. Anybody else?
Okay. I
Yes.
think, right, poetry, did I just say violence is, oh God, violence is more like a scar you leave on Mother Nature.
Mm.
Anything that hurts Mother Nature
Mm.
hurts each and every one of us here.
Yes.
So it's whenever Mother Nature is crying out, I think my words should reflect it somehow, something like that. So that's just.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, So I think violence shouldn't be your first option, right? But it is also wise to apply it when necessary, because some people would want to step on toes and push you to the wall and poke in your eye for absolutely no reason. So sometimes just a little bit, you know. Know your limits, know where to get to, like make the person fear small, that kind of thing.
Okay. Anybody? You can talk now.
So much violence.
Talk now. Say what you said earlier.
Just talk. Say something.
Just say something now.
That thing you were saying.
Say what you said. Louder.
Okay, I said violence is a way of life. And what I mean, oh no, what I meant was one way or the other. I feel like all of us have a little bit of rage in us. You get from pain, from suffering, from memories. It's just so I feel like it's part of everybody, one way or the other. You've lashed out, you've you've experienced it, and you have meted it out as well. So yeah, it's just a way of life.
Okay, thank you. That would be about start. Okay. Do you want to add something to it? Yes, please go on.
Okay, so he asked us to paint a picture of violence using poetry. So if peace is like breeze, then violence is the wind, you know, destruction.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, so I would like to add a little to what everyone has said. For every first action you make, there's a thought that runs through your head. And you keep wondering, oh, you do things without thinking. Is that what you said? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I get that now. In case I hear it again. Okay. And the root of any of your action is the fact that you want to be heard and the fact that you want to be seen. And most times our feelings comes out as anger, it comes out as pain. And in a world where everybody is on edge, definitely you see your friend's eye and it's red. The fact that you try one thing 10 times before you get it right would definitely push you to do the most in situations. So I just want to have it. I want you to have it in mind that the next person beside you that is doing the most in the moment, just know that they are doing it from a place of wanting to be seen, okay? They want to be held, they want to be understood. So give them a benefit of a doubt. All right. My name is Doing Sola, and welcome to ShowGear's Open Mic. All right. So, um, part of what I'll be doing first of all is introducing our guests, and I would like them to do that themselves, actually. So, if you know you are an artist in the house, and you know you are here to blow our minds, because I'm expecting a lot from you. I'm just putting you on a very high. Thank you. So just make sure that it chokes. So if you know there's an artist beside you, kindly pass the mic to them and let them introduce themselves. Hi.
Yeah. So, hi.
Hi.
Um, my name is Gidzi. Um, I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. Um, basically everything that's related to music. Yeah.
Thank you. You're
Yep.
welcome.
Hi everyone. Good evening. My name is David Ikani. I also go by the name Crosswords. I'm a storyteller, a spoken word artist, a filmmaker and an actor passionate about using the creative arts as tools for advocacy on social justice issues.
Mm.
Yep.
So we should be expecting a lot from you. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I think I've greeted before. All right, my name is Obina Melody, and I am a teacher. Why did you say wow? And a writer and a spoken word poet. So I use my art to actually mirror what the society looks like and also entertain and tell people about the creator, God.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So checks.
Okay. Okay. Welcome everybody. You're all special and we're really happy to have you guys here. So I'll tell you a little story. So we've been planning this for like a month now and we have all right. Okay, here. I was on a journey this evening. And it's going to be it's going to make paint pictures in our minds. So the questions were to open your heart to understand where he is coming from, okay? To understand his words figuratively or whichever way he tries to paint that picture in your mind. So I would like you to welcome Obina as he shares something beautiful with us and as he takes us on a beautiful journey too. Yes.
Is Mike right? All right. All right. I don't know how many minutes do I have. All right. I've seen boys with college degrees heartbroken by girls with ordinary school report card. Maybe this explains why heartbreak songs are better in English. Maybe this explains why we keep expecting men who are experts in breaking the heart of a nation to break the bias. But where do broken hearts go when broken spirits seek first aid from broken bodies only to get at best a break in transmission from a system that allows all hell break loose like a jailbreak? See, this piece is an attempt to break the yoke from men who make the law and break the law because we enable them. So they break politics into syllables to mean poly, many, and ticks. Value-sucking humans at the helm of affairs. See, I've seen the fingerprints of the devil enough on the course of our history. I'm wondering if the hand of God only appears on a John Bellion track list. Because I can't wrap my head around the broken people's playlist that is mixed and mastered by tax masters that leave us breaking with blood on our dance floor. So this one is titled A Broken People's Playlist. Yeah. All right. Like I said earlier, I love to paint what my society looks like. Yeah. I noticed something. I've been to several open mics in the last 2 months, and I noticed that if there are 12 poets, 10 of them would do a piece about the Nigerian government. Like, we are faced with a lot. Like, the whole system is choking our minds up, right? Am I speaking the truth? All right. I do not know if it takes an axe to make a split second, but I do know that in one split second, a Nigerian is both the greatest of all time and the scapegoat. Both proud and ashamed of where he or she is coming from,
Because in the gallery of everything, we are always one step ahead, a people of motion, but two steps backwards, because we are led by men driven by their bellies. So it's anywhere belly face, no plans to keep us in the right direction. No plans to keep us in the right direction. But what do you expect when you vote in makeup artists for leaders? They've been rubbing gunpowder on our faces and expecting death to ask us out, because we've been pressing phones and pressing for answers, and they do not like the press. So arise, O compatriots. Then they carry us go where we know. We've been driven north and left barefooted by men promising to walk a mile in our shoes. And it's how the economy sags on a loose middle belt as things go down south that screams the regional bias. Of course, we know federal character. So it's control tribe on the keyboard meetings, then enter to fit regionalism. And over here, we are not allowed to call a spade until it is used to dig our graves. But how do you flesh in the ghost stories when there are too many ghost workers and no job for the graduates? Isn't this how rivers die of thirst? How dreams are de-radicalized? How gods are dehumanized? The beautiful ones are not yet born, so they borrow from Tom, Dick, and Harry to make sure that, like us, the next generation suffer ugly. They've been rolling the wheels of motion for the weaponization of hunger. We've been stretched to breaking points like it's yoga. They've been throwing stones at our mirrored minds so we don't reflect. But what is the cost of $1? When the way our lives are devalued over here is directly proportional to how the naira is dwarfing in the family tree of currencies, honestly. How did we even arrive here? With Oliver Twisted leaders more agitated at the sound of a fart than at the sound of a nation breaking so lately. I've been thinking of the stars, of Toby Amusan, of how a Nigerian could be the wet dream of the athletics, but the place Nigeria is like a nightmare to dreamers. You see, this story no clear. Looks like we've been trying to scribble tragic comedy at the same time with both hands. And even Einstein may not survive the brainstorm of how we survive here. How we walk this tightrope color system in the balancing act of life and death. Because our tribesmen call the shots, but for how long would we keep on with these extreme sports? How can a nation bleed and they tell us that red is the new color of sweat? We are burying more dreams than people here where there was a country with an intent to hand over a graveyard to the next generation in the name of a country. See, I speak for the uprooted, those dying to live, the victims of a system that has left hope in tatters. We are drowning here. We are drowning here. In the murky waters of this existential crisis where kidnapping has become a golden fish and those who leave the nation capsized cannot be fished out, we are dying here. We are dying here. But these cross-carpeters and bloody Samaritans cannot kill our vibes and still leave us at the loss for words. So you see, you do not need to believe in heaven to know that we're already going through hell. Peace. All right. All right. I tried something because I was listening to Burna Boy's album, and I was told that at some point he started doing. I don't know what to call that word. He started remixing Fela's song, something like that. Yeah, sampling Fela's song. So I felt, okay, I think this is possible in poetry too. I could actually sample someone's piece. And I used to love Langston Hughes. He wrote a piece called I've No Rivers. So I had to rewrite my own. And this is what I came up with. I sampled that piece. And this is what I came up with. History books would always find a way of playing us off key, even though they know we have chosen a part. To Beyonce with the Whiskies and Fireboys setting fire to the rain, we would always bring the plus to style like we are style plus. Even when the odds are stacked against us, losing our mojo would always be something alien to us. 25% magic and 75% water. I have known rivers. Ancient like the world and the flow of blood in the human vein. So when the Negro speaks of rivers and how a confluence of melanins dripping can move mountains, I am drawn to the melanin source to resuscitate the man in the mirror back to a demigod. So welcome to this brave new world where brave new voices are not afraid of the venom in their tongues but would not be too quick to speak because action speaks louder than words. So we shoot our shots like the arrow of God, dancing with laser focus to the headlines. We shoot our shots like Chadwick Boseman, daily making blockbuster clips of our blackness. So do not tell me that there are no black superheroes. Muted gods and goddesses fighting their muted demons. My shadow is a witness to Maya's reflection, because every single time I'm brought low by the tides, I rise. I know brown skin girls, women at point zero shaking themselves off the dust and lifting others. Breadwinners who would win no matter what the system calls them. Half-baked, just to keep them in the bakery heat. Too many heroics and survival antiques underneath our sleeves, but 40 centuries stare down on us from the height of the Egyptian pyramids and wonder, why do these geniuses marvel at age-long wonders that were birthed by their forefathers when out of their belly shall flow rivers of living waters? I have known rivers, Euphrates that became stagnant waters, a dump site for Europe and the rest of the world. How do you explain the fact that a virus began somewhere in China, but the vaccines were to be tested on humans in Africa? Where is our pride in the League of Nations? We say black doesn't crack, so we left ourselves with the cracks just to prove it. The monsters we made, keeping us from our Gold Coast so we can be content with a crown of clay. But it's always the same story. The Bobby wine against the old wine. People too power drunk, they stagger with our nations through a straight line. And while the angle of depression tilts towards the leaders of tomorrow, all we do is borrow and borrow. 21st century, but trapped in the writings of Walter Rodney. How Europe underdeveloped Africa. But now you know why the caged bird sings of freedom even after independence. It's how we see ourselves in ourselves. Gods and goddesses bewitching themselves. So how do we carry the message of African pride across when we have left our cross, when we have left ourselves at a crossroad, when we've left us, I think I've forgotten my line now. All right, just gonna stop it. All right. Okay. This piece is always escaping my head, but it's about religious extremism.
Okay.
I'll try.
Hi, Obina.
Yeah.
You're going to still come back again. Do you know
Okay.
that?
I'm going to still come back again.
Yes.
All right. I think I should just leave the stage now.
Yes.
I
No.
think-
I would like you to leave the way you'd want to leave, but I want you to know that you're coming back again.
For another piece.
Yes.
Another round. All right.
Okay. So I
Thank
think
you.
you should leave up with something to think about before you leave.
Okay. Something to think about. Like most Nigerian mothers, my mom wanted me a medical doctor. See, she wanted me to cure poverty from our bloodline, but poverty was a seed stemming from our thoughts, grafted into our family tree. It held us, rooted to the ground, and told us to our faces, we die here. But I've been learning from egos to not weave aspirations like nets on family trees, but hang them high on mountain peaks. I've been paying close attention in mathematics classes, and I've seen young minds like me solving from the angle of depression, and when they are not finding answers, they start calculating suicide. So this is for the league of the young, wild and free, those with current enough to light up the world flowing through their bloodstream. See, there are days when the demons in your head will play your eardrums just so you can dance to the alternative. Days when you lose yourself chasing the dollar sign like those who chase signs and wonders. Days when you'll be trapped in a 9 to 5 trying to figure out the lowest common multiple for your dreams with multiple setbacks in life. No matter where you come from would always treat you like a Johnny just come. But here's the drill, Johnny. Make the drill come alive. Make the dream come alive. Make them think TG or Murray did the shoot. Because we can't be this loaded yet uncocked, lavishing with regrets, ravishing in a cabin of despair, young, wild and free. Like weeds, we are supposed to grow even where we are not wanted. Blossom like the cactus wherever our feet is planted. And because hope is the perfect filter for this photosynthetic process, we would always see the bigger picture, bring more colors to the rainbow. But midnight candles for the daydreams that are trapped in the shadow of fear. And yes, it may be blood, sweat, and tears, but like chartered accountants, we tell ourselves, I can. You can.
That was really, really, really nice. It made me think about Nigeria a lot and how much I want to jackpot. But okay. Okay, so moving on. I can't get the words out of my head, really, really. I can't, because I feel like this year has made us, every one of us, think about why we are Nigerians. Like, this year has made us think about a lot of things, really, from the dollar to the weather, and to being adults. I think this is the year that that adulthood song came out. Like, of all the years. So, moving on. What do you guys think about rap? I used to think rap was noise. I used to. Please don't come for me. I saw your face. I saw the face you made. You rolled your eyes at me. I used to think that way. But then when you settle down to listen, you realize that these people are, yes, a lot of sense. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about rap?
Good evening once more. Well, I'm really having a great time. I must say thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, wow. Actually, that's what we came to do, to have a good time. About rap, like you, I used to think rap was actually noise too. Not until I grew to find out that rap is the most technical thing on earth. It's the most technical thing on earth. I mean, without wordplay, if we are doing spoken word and a rapper in a way is also expressing his or herself through words, but in a very technical way. Very technical way. The speed, the rhythm, the everything is just something else. It's just something else. So not until then I started to know that rap is a very technical way of expressing something to the public. So if you are not a very fast growing person, you may not enjoy rap. That's just the truth. But for upwardly mobile people,
Okay, good evening, everybody. I think rap is a rhythmic expression of poetry. Okay, I think it simply means rhythm and poetry. So it means you are expressing your emotions, your feelings, you are giving voice to your thoughts. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, so about rap, it's just an acronym meaning rhythm applied poetry. So if poetry is JS1, rap is JS2. Yeah, because rap is actually faster than poetry. So that's just what basically rap is all about.
So for me, you guys are jamming my head, shao. For me, I just think poetry, or rather rap, is poetry on a musical piece. So you have a musical production, like where there's drums, there's a melody, and there's a rhythm, and you just basically do poetry on that musical piece, and that's rap. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for me, I grew up in a setting where I was taught that rap is jargon, like nonsense. Not until I listened to MI. That was in 2018. I don't know when he released Talk About It. Was it 2018? 2008 or 11 or 9 or so. So the reason why I had to listen to that album, a professor told me that rap, the meaning of rap is an acronym, rhythm and poetry. So she asked me if I knew any. I was like, no, I don't listen to Eminem. Like, I know some of his songs and all that, but let me see if I can vibe with any of this Nigerian
And that was when MI released his album, and that was the first album I bought, rap album I bought. When I listened to it, wow, it was wonderful. It changed the whole concept of rap for me. So, like Jamie was saying, that it's just rhythm added to. Now, okay, I don't know whether it was that said it, or that if rap is just one, if poetry is just one. Now, I think poetry is much more deeper, because I think the leverage of rappers is that, okay, they tend to do that, the rhyming and everything on a beat, and people get, you vibing to a beat and you're getting lost.
Okay,
But
I think we are going to get to a basu. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no. No.
Okay, before Jamie finishes Obi. Rap basically is just another form of expression. Basically. It's not anything deep like that. Wait now, calm down. The way we listen to music and we express through music, through singing, through poetry and all of that, that's just rap.
Yeah.
But just that rap is how would I put it? Would I say hardcore, or going with a very soothing beat or stuff like that, basically.
Okay.
Jamie and Obimuna no kill herself
Yeah.
for it.
Okay, so before we do that, I wouldn't want us to go into that. I would like to introduce Gitzi. He's a talented rapper, singer, and creative songwriter who has had a strong passion for music since age of 11. It's that deep, yes. Yeah, his journey spans between creating socially conscious music, hip hop, rap, Afro drill, Afro fusion, and Gitsi started recording his music professionally in 2015, so he's Agba. And since then, the artist has had numerous achievements to his name. And he has also been recognized by a few top-ranking artists and producers, the likes of award-winning rapper M.I. Abaga, Grammy-nominated producer Chopstick, and alternative singer Bez, plus a host of other celebrities. So I'd like us to welcome Gitzi.
Okay. Before I reintroduce myself, I would love to say someone said rap was not. This bro used the perfect word to describe rap, technical, because you can just get into the studio and you just sing and you sing and you done. But for rap, for it to be actually called rap, it has to be rapped. It has to fall in line. It has to be on the beat. It's just like talking, and you just have to rhyme the talk. So rap is technical, and there are raps too that come with melodies these days. So imagine the technicality and the melodies together. So, hi everyone, my name is Gitzi. Thank you all for pulling up. I basically know each and every one of us here, so it's always big love from me. So without further ado, yeah. So sound. No,
So much fire.
sorry, the other one. Yeah, the other one first. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really hoping that this particular song actually changes my life. Yeah. I was down bad, had to find my way up. Even with no border, I had to get my cake up. Man, we never sleep when it comes to paper. If you ever did me dirty, get ready for payback. I was lost, had to find my way home. Do this for my mama, I see this my day ones. Repping for the capital city to Lagos. To my mama, very soon your boy is gonna be famous. I was down bad from a city where it's rough. If you make it out, I tell you, boy, you got some luck. Boy, you got some nerve, tryna go against the norm. Where I'm from, niggas die from the police and even drugs. Whoa, can I speak my mind? I was 17 and I was locked up behind bars. I was skipping classes, never listen to my aunties. With this rap, I always practice. Boy, be hotter than a cactus. Damn, I've been really down in the gutter, but I didn't even stutter. Times I went without food or water, looking at myself and praying that this ish get better. Cause I was down bad, ain't nobody knew my name. Ever since I started rapping, nothing's been the same. Got some loyal friends and I got some who don't change. When you down bad, that's when you know it's never gonna change. Cause I was down bad, had to find my way up. Even with no board, I had to get my cake up. Man, we never sleep when it comes to paper. If you ever did me dirty, get ready for payback. I was lost, had to find my way home. Do this for my city, my mama, my day ones. Rapping from the capital city to Lagos. To my mama, very soon your boy is gonna be famous and be on TV screen. I will never rest until I get all of that dream. Had to find my way home. Do this for my city, my mama, my day ones. Rapping from the capital city to Lagos. To my mama, very soon your boy is gonna be famous. So yeah, that's the first piece. So now so that was just an intro. So now we are going into violence. Yeah. So sound.
So much fire, so much pain. So much fire, so much pain.
Say no to violence. So much pain, so much silence, so much. Our leaders corrupted, is what they gonna say. Why they fill up their pockets with a minimum wage. So much violence, so much pain, so much silence, so much hate. Our leaders corrupted, is what they gonna say. Why they fill up their pockets with a minimum wage. Look at his ears, she's taking a piece, no LOVE. Oh yeah, I cannot sleep when I'm on the streets, the cops on the squeeze. Oh yeah, every cheese and everything, man, I don't believe they're quitting the scene because of a thief that I didn't give. They must be corrupt, and we need a change. We need men of integrity. We need men who can handle the system with honesty. There is nothing you telling me that the rich getting rich while the poor live in penury. There is not enough certainty. You just gotta be certain you make it to 17. And it's not even setting still. Cause the system designed to always be your nemesis. But we cannot love one another, let everyone matter. There's nothing that's better than loving your brother, you loving yourself. Say no to child molestation and raping, kidnapping and everything that is bad. Then we can try as a nation to not be corrupt and we claim our place on the map. No more pain, no more silence, no more hate. The system is active and the world is in shape. Say the system is active and the world is in shape.
So much violence, so much pain. So much fire.
So yeah. So let me continue. So before I get off this stage, I would like to remind each and every one of us that it is important that we have our voters card. Like, if you are seated in this room right now and you don't have a voters card, man, it's sad, and you have just missed out on this of using your voice this time around. So just make sure you have your voters card, and when it's time to vote 2023, you come out, you vote. Thank you all, and I remain Gizzy.
Okay, that was really nice. Okay. Okay, I think I've been saying that was really nice a lot, yeah? Don't worry, you guys will leave here with one of my lingos. Um, okay, so if you're on Instagram, please, you don't have to follow us, but you might as well just follow us, just in case. Yes, so you can follow us at ShowGear Studios. Yes. And also tag us, so you can use the hashtag ShowGear Open Mic on your videos so that we can repost. Yeah? Are we on the same page? Thank you. More. Okay. All right. So on our list of activities, I'm sorry. Please hold on. Okay. So at the beginning we spoke about violence and how I asked a question. Can anybody remember? I asked a question about violence. How do you pin violence? Okay. Okay, now I would like to ask, if you were to be Nigeria's president for a month, how would you curtail violence in Nigeria? Okay, who is our mic? Who is our mic? A month, just a month. 30 days.
Just a
What will you
month.
do? What
Okay,
will you
I've
do?
always said if I happen to become the president of this country, the first thing I'm going to explain those two. First, why am I increasing the prison yard? There are some persons who will not allow you to walk. And some persons are just not too very irrational to live with normal people. So they are supposed to be locked in somewhere. So I can walk. I haven't done that. I'm going to remove every immunity that covers all form of lawlessness and no penalty because of one sort of immunity or the other. So from the government house to a politician to their kids to whoever, it doesn't matter.
Their cousins too.
Yes.
Those ones.
It's the same thing, yeah. Build more prisons. And then and then just most offense, in fact, even like over speeding, you feel land for prison. Serious. If you do that, if you add, let's say like 700,000 people. I know some of the mad where like in a day, like more people, like more than 700,000 people they mad for Nigeria. But if you add 700,000 people in a month to prisons, like the loved ones, they don't see their papa. Some people they don't go see their brother. Everybody here go correct. You go touch the whole town. Yeah.
Okay. A month. You are doing this for a month.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So you see Nigerians, but we love iron hand. Like what they are saying is actually like what can save some of us. Not all of us, what can save some of us. You see, and for something as low as disobeying traffic rules and you land in prison,
Yes.
imagine that. Okay, let's say we are like 200 million in Nigeria. Almost half of that number daily or break rules and regulations steady. So and some they get away with it. Like you can a traffic warden might be on the road, and then somebody will just drive wrongly or just speed or just pass when he's not meant to pass, and then the traffic warden will look him. You know if he chase him, you know if he do anything, you just allow him go. All those in I believe in developed countries, all those laws. If you break those laws, you pay a fine, and when next you are there, the PTSD of that particular, you won't dare exceed your speed limit or anything. So yeah, iron hand.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I think there are reasons why people are violent.
Okay.
Okay, I think we can look into the reasons for the violence. No, it's the truth, because you can't take everybody to jail at the end of the day. From growing up, I witnessed a lot of violence from the Niger Delta, and a lot of people is as a result of unemployment. They say a hungry man is an angry man. So without sending people to jail, I think there are a lot of things you can do when it comes to capacity building, when it comes to sensitization. You need to really sensitize the young people to make them understand, because if you are busy, if you're making money, nobody wants to start breaking people's head with bottles. Do you understand? If you know that, by doing so, it's going to lead to something drastic, I think people will begin to do very well. Do you understand? So we can look into the cause of the violence rather than just, penalizing people up and down. So, yeah.
Anybody else wants to be our president for a month?
All right, so let's see.
But before you say anything, do you know that when you overspeed or you act crazy on the road, they do this mental evaluation thingy for people in Nigeria? Like right now. Do you know? Yes, they do. Like they'll take you to their office and they'll check if you're well. Okay, go on.
Okay, so talking about immunity on government officials, if I'm the president for 1 month, the first thing I'll do is that I'll stop government officials from traveling outside the country. Because, when they travel out from the country, they are not feeling what other citizens are going through.
Yes.
So all of us, we die here. So that's what I would basically do. And then you see things go back in place. Security will be tight. Education also will not be on strike for up to 3 months. Yeah, so that's what I would just do first.
Okay, thank you. So I'd like to introduce Natty Prof. His name is Nathan Thomas, also known as Natty Prof. He is a practicing young architect, okay, and passionate musical artist par excellence. He is convinced that music is a powerful tool in influencing the minds of his generation. Therefore, via his singing and rap, Natty compels his audience to think and act right. So without further ado, I'd like to I'd like you to welcome Natty Prof so that I can help us think and act right.
Good evening, guys. It's like I'm taller than you. Nice one, guy. Evening, guys. So my name is Nathan. And do you remember when Olamide did that science student thingy? Who remembers? Am I alone on this? Okay, so he was basically talking about the students experimenting with substances and getting high and all of that, yeah? So I was a science student. And not because I did substances, I didn't pop stuff, but I was schooled in a science and technology university. And I'll be saying a lot of things that will make sense now later in the song I'll be performing. So follow me. Now, as a practicing architect, I get the opportunity to mix with artisans and laborers, and some of these guys take substances to perform, to work and boost their morale. And those guys have the tendency to be violent because of the substances. It's supposed to be for work, but it helps them to get powerful enough to feel like they can overpower anybody. So you don't play with their money, you don't play with their self-esteem and all of that. You have to be gentle with them. I've seen people get hurt, I've seen properties getting damaged because of violence fueled by drug abuse and substance abuse. I'll be addressing violence from the point of view of drug abuse. Follow me. The title of the jam is Take Care. So I hear I'm going back later, yeah? So I'll start with Take Care. Take care, please. Studio. Can I start that again? Take care of you. Yeah. Now the prof me are, yo, Dear science students, I was a science student, but no puffing and nothing, homie, man, I didn't do that. I got someone who told me what to avoid in school then, and I'ma tell you too, you can be a science student. Stay in school, swag with the dudes, hey, that is cool. But you gradually sniffing things like rats in rooms, dark clouds in your room like back in June, but the only thing dripping be your grades in school. You ironically high, but getting down in the cemeteries, popping the pills, experimenting with the chemistry, drinking smoke, smoking wine. Please rewind, go switch the rhymes, hope you get the trash off your mind. I'm not joking, open your eyes, bro, you be choking and altering what the father got you clothed in. It's not yours, take care of it. You're gonna give account like a banker at 6. Take care of you, take care of you. The body's not yours, bro. Take care of you, take care of you, take care of you. You're gonna give account like a banker at 6, yo. Take care of you, take care of you. The body's not yours, girl. Take care of you, take care of you, take care of you. You're gonna give account, yo. Yo, homie, hey, what's cracking? Y'all already know what's cracking. But if you're still cracking your head to decipher what I'm rapping, stay innocent. Don't go get the fire sparking. Boys in the room like indoor chimneys. Mama asking questions like, what's causing this? Smoke in the air when I'm done with lunch. She born rockets, they trying to launch. Brass way they walk for the mud. They talk, say, take one shot before you come out. Cool temper, or Benny, I see the hot. To gym, more out, take another shot, pop something to do small thing. They talk say you go do strong things, but if you guys pop something to do small thing, one day it go do you strong thing. Think about that. Take care of you, take care of you. The body's not yours, bro. Take care of you, take care of you, take care of you. You're gonna give account like a bank at a 6, yo. Take care of you, take care of you. The body's not yours, bro. Take care of you, take care of you, take care of you. You're gonna give account, yeah. Ga don kwayan nan yana zama a tambayoshi. Kai ne ka ci zaran wayar mamantoci. Ka hango. Okay, let me do a cappella. Let me continue. Ga don kwayan nan yana zama a tambayoshi. Kai ne ka ci zaran wayar mamantoci. Ka hango ta a duhu babu toci. Ka je ka soyo kwaya. Wai kai ayyafe ka ne da roci. Oga hustler where they walk for street. You there, you where they lay the blocks for building, see. You know guys pop the pills. I don't care what your street doctor feels. It's sickening when we go take what's killing us. The easy way out of our depression is taking drugs. Good life living, but dying liver. Silly us, we should add this to our syllabus. Your mind says no, but it feels like yeah. Soon one dose wouldn't get you there. At this point you become a slave to it, where you can turn to someone who can save from it.
Take care of your body. Take care of your body. That's all I can say. What? Okay, so I'd like to introduce crosswords. David, I'm sorry if I would murder this. Ikani. Oh, thank you. Who is better known by his iconic stage? Monica? Okay, crosswords. Is a passionate storyteller who hails from Kogi State, Nigeria. Those people like fight, but let's not go there today. He's an activist, a poet, musical artist, actor, filmmaker, and theater performer who is passionate about using creative arts and entertainment as tools for advocacy on social justice issues like gender-based violence, youth involvement in politics and governance, police brutality, and other social causes. Do you see that? I think there is this trend with people that are coming in today. These people like to fight. They like violence, but not the bad type. They like the good type, like calling it out. So without further ado, please let's welcome Crosswords.
What's up now? Normal. How are you all doing now? Good evening, everyone. Yeah, you already heard it. My name's Crosswords. Since everybody has been doing introductory pieces, let me do one. You get. Lately, I've been aiming to do better, protect my peace of mind, and make my mama a little bit prouder. Like Zacchaeus on the tree, man, I've been trying to seek more, be more, 10 toes on the pavement. Yeah, I give my sweat and blood, trying to make it straight like I'm homophobic. Baba, pray for grace, that is all I seek. Please do not take me home when I'm at my peak. I just want to speak the freaking truth, make it to the top while I'm in my youth. Sound the alarm, call on the troops, the new ones are here. Bring on the future, guy, we know they fear, see, guy, we know they fear, see, guy, we know they fear, man, I've seen it all, blood, sweat, and tears, so I grind for my peers, I don't do this for the cheers, just want to ink my name in the sands of time, when it's all said and done, and all we've sought, we found, when the whole world has vibed to the sound, that's it. Normal. So it's 2023 on the way. And we have to chant. We have to shout. We have to fight. But before we do all that, I'll tell you all the story. Yeah. She was born beautiful. Her eyes oval and her cheeks full. Her daddy a pastor, her mom owned a bookstore. Locked away like RCT and Adam Levine, at the age of 2, she knew all about Jesus being divine. Dropped off daily at school by the driver, protection was 100% and nothing could harm her. She knew all about God but never watched the news, and so didn't really see blood until she turned 13, and there was the bleeding. Too afraid to tell mom, she soiled all her dresses but stayed dumb, ignorant of the meaning of all the changes, but she couldn't ignore the pop on her chest that felt like 2 oranges. For a while, it stayed that way. Until mama came to her room to say, this is your cousin John and he has come to stay. John was 18 and damn, he was mean. Mama was always at the bookstore. Daddy was busy being a pastor. They made sure she read her Bible but didn't really care about all that she went through. How John flogged her whenever they went out, her in her face abuses he would shout, constantly stabbing her while he had take out. She was always terrified. Whenever he screamed her name, she instantly became petrified. At least it's just a few chores, she told herself. Until that sunny afternoon, he came strolling down like an elf. She had just come back from school and the weather wasn't so cool, so she took a bath, oblivious of the fact that it was just her and a monster in the bleak flats. He opened the door slowly and crept in. She laid still, of course she was sleeping. Slowly her eyes went open, her legs had already been pried open. The mass of his large body weighed her down and he placed a hand on her mouth so she wouldn't shout, tell anyone about this and I swear I'll kill you. She believed him. Who wouldn't? Not even you. He ripped off her dress like paper. Every sound seemed to come from someplace far. He pushed down the way I said, and before she knew it, she felt him inside. He struggled hard until she no longer had strength. She was clueless what this all meant, but she couldn't ignore the pain that she felt. Those 5 minutes felt like 5 hours, until his body started trembling against hers. He got up without saying a word, and that was it, the end of her world. She laid there for hours, staring at the red patch on the bed, too weak to move, too broken to cry. Until Mama came back home and screamed her name as usual. She got up and walked to her room, cleaned herself up, walked to the living room, and there stood John staring at her with stone-cold eyes. John says, you've done no chores today. Mama said she stand up, founded at this blind woman that knew nothing. She turned slowly and walked to the kitchen, made supper and didn't eat a spoon before leaving the dining. Stayed up all night, too weak to cry, too broken to sleep. He came again the next day and the day after and kept coming for 2 months. And Mama started telling Papa she was getting lazy, but she was starting to feel a bulge in her tummy. Everything changed when Mama saw her in the backyard throwing up so bad. 2 looks at her, Mama screamed, you are pregnant. They didn't even need to hear any explanation she had to say. Besides, she didn't have nothing to say. They screamed and wailed and flogged. John stood behind the scene telling them of a boy with her he had always seen. The neighbors came rushing in, but no one saw when Lisa got up, and without them even noticing, she walked to the kitchen, picked up a knife, and walked to her room and wrote the last 2 months on a piece of paper. Without letting a tear fall, Lisa slit her wrist. The beautiful pent-up pain flowed out as one streak of salty lava burned down her right cheek as she exhaled her soul into the empty prison that had been her room. I wonder if God would send her to hell, because even before her body went cold, they all came back into the room yelling and threatening to kill her, was all Mom yelled. But they made her lifeless chunk of flesh. Until a neighbor picked up a bloodstained paper clenched in Lisa's fist. With difficulty but certainty, he read the contents of the only poem Lisa ever wrote. Papa in outrage pounded on John, and Mama passed out from the pain. But it was a little too late to show concern, for Lisa's last words read, "At least I won't get hurt no more by something I do not even understand."
So I'm thinking of how to stand up from here after that. Right. Okay. Okay. Can everybody feel what I'm feeling? Okay. All right. So are we calling Obina back for a second piece? Or maybe Obina. Obina. Obina.
Okay. Like, I'm a little bit confused now. I don't even know the piece to me. Seriously. Okay, this piece is titled Oil. I felt at some point during this year, early this year actually, someone was looking at me and saying I was mad. Like, most of the times you find me at home writing, talking to myself, and felt like, okay, shouldn't I just give up on this thing? And like every other youth who do this thing, they complain that people look at them and say, why do you just sit down and talk to yourself? And a woman was looking at me and was like, you talk to yourself a lot, I know, but are you sure you're not, you know? On earth, we are briefly gorgeous. Fireflies with firefighters fighting our flames, but all you day our head. So we can't burn out, can't give up, can't fall under the, sorry. On earth, we're briefly gorgeous. Fireflies with firefighters fighting our flames, but we can't burn out, can't give up, can't fall under the anointing of what people are saying when we know they would never pick us up. See, lately, the gatekeepers have been playing God, wanting to direct our lives like scripts, wanting to alter our calling with their mouths running, but temples do not answer altar calls, only worshippers do. We are a thing to be adored. No gods, no glory, so we trust our heads to drip oil, the grease for our muzzles, so while their mouths run, we can run our race and show them our little wings, a diaper for their mouths, so that about our crazy dreams they can keep talking shh. Nothing is written in the stars. They say from the back we've been leading the class, Ishi coconuts, but all you day our head know, we are not stiff-necked, not hell-bent on ourselves, we are discovering new heavens, us. And we trust that the mental map is inside of us, so call it the second size or the sixth sense. We are the eighth wonder. I mean, we were built to moonwalk on water. So we roll like that coin tossed by the hand of God, the head and not the tail. And you see, I do not know for how long Adele has been rolling in the deep, But I do know that we are dozen ourselves in this belief that even if we give up, even if we fail again and again, we would not give up. Stingy Men Association, we know they give shishi. So how do you expect us to pay attention to the side talks when we've given it all to making a future out of our background? See, 25, 35 or tired of life, and you just discover that you were talked or pressured into the life you're presently living. You may never be able to turn back the hands of time, but trust me, you can always turn up your life by turning around and following your heart. Because oil is still there in your head. When violence couldn't get to us, it sent religious intolerance our way, and Peter was at it again, chopping off people's ears because they didn't buy into Jesus. You needed to see the reaction of Prophet Muhammad in paradise when he heard that some Muslims were doing the same weights. Doesn't common sense teach us that even a Jehovah Witness is first witness to the religion of love and humanity before being a witness to anything else? Are we tone deaf to the voice of reasoning, or are we just looking for reasons to project other people's religion as inferior? See, we are bodies of love. We are bodies of love. We are bodies of love. So before you over spiritualize anything, remember that demons too are spirits. I mean, we can't keep rounding off people like insignificant figures because they do not belong to our set. Even odd numbers express themselves as hundreds, tens, and units. So the next time I find you the value in me because I do not identify with a particular spiritual figure, I would love to ask, is it too many gods and one devil, or too many devils parading themselves in human form trying to sell heaven to us when we are supposed to be building heaven on earth? Say no to religious extremism. Say no to violence. And this piece is dedicated to Deborah. Well done.
Thank you so much for that. Who is Deborah? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Okay. So we'll be calling... Is Natiprov still around? Okay. You're next.
Hi guys. So, I'm doing a song titled "Keep It Going." How many of you were part of the NSAS protest? It means there are very few of you that are passionate about Nigeria. How many of you want to be passionate about Nigeria? They try to motivate some people. All right, let's go straight to it. The intention of this song is that, irrespective of the situation in the country, we'll do our best to be effective and excellent in whatever we lay our hands upon. So you, as a graphic designer, as an architect, as a musical artist, whatever you do, be excellent in what you do and give your best. The government will play its part, and even if they do not, we'll do our best to make it work. In due time, when you know what you want, you can compel the government to, in unity, we can compel the government to do what we expect them to do, or at least try. So during the end science protest, we did our best. We made noise. Some of us didn't necessarily go out. Some of us were online. Some of us did the prayer walk. But somebody somewhere has added value and has made an impact in the mind of the government, and they recognize us as a force. So this song is "Keep It Going." It means it's a call to every one of us to press on based on whatever you have and in the goal and the direction that you expect. All right. So I'd like you all to say with me at some point, chant with me. If I say Babu when they say Hana, you just answer Hana. Babu when they say Hana. Babu when they say Hana. It means nobody can stop us. All right. Studio. This song is quite energetic. I don't know how I'm going to do it sitting down. But let's try. skip to the next person. It seems they are not ready. Nah, can't use my. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes. Okay. So, I would like to call crosswords again, but then it just makes me very emotional, and I don't. We don't want that. We are not. Hmm? Yes. So, like you broke our heart. Please come and mend it back with super glue. Anyhow you want to do it. Back with super glue or chewing gum. Anyone you want to
Okay,
use.
I'll call someone to come join me to mend your heart.
Oh, thank you.
Hepzibah, can you join me on stage, please? Please give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, look at the cord. Can you set up a mic, please? So, I'm about to do a song. I love this song so much. I feel like it's the realest song I ever wrote. It's titled Internet Romance. Come, come. I'm about to do a love song for you all. I'm about to heal your heart. Please give me your attention. Okay. Maybe I should be doing something before she's ready.
Yeah.
Should I be doing something before you're ready? Okay. I sometimes hit this threshold when my mind is possessed by the gospel of doubt. It's not that I don't believe, I just wonder, why am I supposed to believe? Believe in God and believe in man. Believe in you and believe in myself, but am I really here and are you really there? When we cry out, does God really hear? Is everything just a figment of my imagination? Am I just some wandering lost speck in an endless void? Or does my existence really have meaning? But then again, am I really existing? Coexisting with you and you? Maybe it's just the weed, or I'm just self-absorbed, consumed by this curse of hunger and restlessness. This desire to make a mark, yet I know not of what use it really all is. Please help me. I really miss the days of my childhood. Just a little kid rolling tires around through the hood, punks on skin punks, sweaty armpits at night, had us oozing like skunks, wild and free. Why did I sought to be free? Now this freedom I found is a cage of my own design, a cage that constantly reminds me that in all I know, I still know nothing. I mean, billions have treaded the paths I now tread, and billions more probably will. Life is just a story of how you died. Whether you make it a story worth listening to is the true value it holds, and a treasure worth seeking. Maybe that is the treasure, the hunger, the frustration, the anxiety that drives me. Maybe it's that consciousness that I can always be more, know more, see more, dream more. But at what end do I find peace except I have it within? For this is a journey with only one end, death. So with an eye on the end, let's relish the present. From me to you, this is not just going to be a song. It's going to be a present. Are you ready? Are we good? We're still not good.
We're good, let's go.
Okay. Turn to someone beside you and tell them no one as pretty as you. Whether it's a guy or a girl, just tell them. No one as pretty as you. Nobody's telling Natty Prof, okay, yeah, no one as pretty as you.
That's fine.
Breedy, no one as pretty as you. No one as breedy as you. Imagine. Alright.
Just hold on,
Okay, we're catching the vibe now, but you're about to get healed. Yeah. We're still waiting for the guitars. It's not our fault. Don't look at us, please.
Sorry, please.
No, us, please.
Yes. Everything is random.
What is it?
Sorry?
Oh, it's not that song we are going to do. That song is not going to heal us. That song is more depressing. That song is more depressing, please. There's no soundtrack. I'm going to perform my EP. Greatest. There's no drums. There's no drums for greatest now.
No worry, I'm going to use this one.
Oh yeah, I'll do it now. Let them
Are we
fix it.
Are we good? We can just go ahead. It doesn't.
The guitar is a problem. Happy.
It's on the highest volume.
Jam.
Yeah,
Let's just enjoy it, I beg, bro. Feeling it. Let's catch a vibe.
Because of their life.
Okay, they can't catch it live on the. Oh. Damn. And there's nothing we can do about it. Trust me, you guys will not regret the wait.
I just need. This is what I need.
Since 21 years old, I felt my heart getting cold. Since 21 years old, I felt my heart getting cold.
Don't worry, you can just
Okay.
then.
I'm gonna be the greatest. All these niggas, yeah, gon' say it. Cruising through the hood with the latest. Came out with I'm gonna die the greatest. Hey.
Is this fine?
You don't drop it.
Or you still want to record it? I'm not today. I don't know. She wants to get another one.
Okay. Today. This
As
performance is shit. Just after they wait like this performance is shit.
It's just because of the level. There's no jam this thing like that.
Hi, God. Don't worry, we'll be fine. I love you too. You said? No, it's just me and you and Natty has left.
Me and Nat. I told us that me and Nat.
I love you, all my fans. Shout out.
Shout out to who?
There's a beautiful lady in the room tonight. Looking all pink, sitting right in front of me. This song is for you.
Is it really on? Yes, it is. Are we good now? I have to ask now so that.
So say it again. Now turn to someone beside you and tell them no one is pretty as you. No one is pretty as you. Yeah. But no one as pretty as you.
Billion faces in the room. No one as pretty as you. East to west, north and south. Nobody close to you. I don't know where you live in. I don't know what you believe in. But when next I see you in my dreams, here's what I'll tell you. Here's what I'll tell you.
Hey. It's been 6 years knowing you, and yeah, girl, I already wanna wife you. Never met you, but I feel already know you. I try so hard to make you understand how I feel about you, but you have no clue how much my tongue fails me. Strange, it never does. Hey, what exactly it is about you, I do not know, but I'm never afraid to let my feelings show. So girl, I ride for you, if you ride for me. Girl, I grind for you, yeah, I grind for we. And I see it at night and watch the stars. Dreams I have, house 2 kids for a start. Wanna hold your hand and make you mine through the day and through the nights, cause you're too fine. Hey.
Billion faces in the room. No one is pretty as you. East to west, north and south. Nobody close to you.
Nobody close.
I don't know what you live in. I don't know what you believe in. But when next I'll see you in my dreams, here's what I'll tell you. Here's what I'll tell you.
Hey, hey. Cause that song by Chike should have been my name as the title instead of Insecure. So girl, I'm insecure, steady insecure, steady stressing whenever you don't pick my call. Feel like I don't deserve you, cause every day you teach me a new way to fall in love with the world. Your smile is the spark of joy in the world. Feel this sadness, the only cure for my madness, cause I know I flip like a switch and I'm moody depressed. I isolate myself a steady crave for progress, but you place my head on your thighs and you ask me to rest. It's all gonna be okay, this is just a test. In you I find absolute rest. You're the one who makes the fountain of my soul damn pure. Hey, hey, holding me down till I drown. Without you I'm just a king without a crown. Hey, as broken as the smile on the face of a clown. Oh, so get him down, get him down. Girl, I'm down, down, down for the long, long ride. Wanna wait for you at the end of the aisle. Wanna wait for you at the end of the aisle. So babe, just be mine, cause you're too fine. You did blow my mind, cause you're too fine.
Hey. Baby, you're too fine. Come on, just look at the person close to you and tell the person, hey,
a billion faces.
Baby, you're too fine.
You too fine, you too fine.
Baby, you're too fine.
You too fine, you too fine, you too.
Baby, you're too fine.
You too fine, you too fine, you too.
Baby, you're too fine.
You too fine, you too fine.
Billion faces in
The room,
there's
no one as pretty as you. East, west, north and south, there's nobody close to you. I don't know where you live in, and I don't know what you believe in. But when next I see you in my dreams, here's what I'll tell you. Here's what I'll tell you.
We love you. Love you too, baby.
Okay. I forgive you guys. That was really beautiful. Okay, so are we ready for Natty? We are? Are we ready for Natty? Okay. Okay. You're ready for you, Natty?
Okay. Keep it going.
Yeah, if you're a scientist, it's a mental limitation. You're illuminated, man. No truck.
Next time,
Let it prop me. Yeah, if you're a scientist, it's a mental limitation. You're illuminated, man. No truck. Now they prof me.
Share wine on the beat.
Yeah. Hola, can I hit you with a flow? Gather round and let's go. Got a bit of trouble keeping it short, so I'ma let it unfold. All up in your face like a mustache. Gone past y'all the fact if you cross paths. I've gone past the silence, long lasting impressions are made by the bomb blast. So pow, pow, societal to gravity, got nothing on me, I'm out of the field. Pow, 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 my mind is a library if you wanna be ill. Yo, no paper chase, gone are the days, waiting for solid race. Hey, we're robbing the face, enjoying the melody, steadily making that change. Bible wonders they hide in me. Oh, everybody gonna hold me down. The top is where I'm gonna ride the beat. The ground can't handle me. Yeah. Let's go. Bible wonders they Hannah. Bible wonders they Hannah. Bible wonders they we go bang bang bang. We go bang bang bang. Bible wonders they Hannah. Babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai ain't nobody stop your boy, I'll keep it going. My progress inclining like Usain Bolt's pose. I'm expected to be grinding, but I'm gliding on some finished walks, bro. Soaring above the intellectual decline, I'm illuminated in mind, banking upon my source, and I'm who me are, N-A-T-T-Y. So follow me as I head up. I know you'll be willing if I get up. Can't nobody see me beat up. I'm sparking the chain till you fed up. Hey, what's up with the face? Pick up a pace, can't let the energy waste. Hey, take a look at the body, you're having a conversation with the heavenly face. Babu wanda zai hana ni. Oh, ain't nobody gonna hold me down. The top is where I'm gonna ride the beat. The ground can't handle me, yeah. Babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai. We go bang bang bang, we go bang bang bang. Babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai. Ain't nobody stop your boy, I'll keep it going. No paper chase, gone are the days, ready for salary raise. Hey, we rock with the bass, enjoying the melody, steadily making the change. Hey, what's up with the face? Pick up a pace, can't let the energy waste. Go take a look at the boss, and you're having a conversation with the heavenly face. Babu wanda zai hana ni. Oh, ain't nobody gonna hold me down. The top is where I'm gonna ride the beat. The ground can't handle me, yeah. One more time, y'all. Babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai. We go bang bang bang, we go bang bang bang. Babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai hana, babu wanda zai. Ain't nobody stop your boy, I'll keep it going.
Share wine on the mix.
Keep it going.
Okay. We are feeling it now. Okay. Is anybody cold? Okay. All right. So I'm going to call Gitsi. Yes. Are you ready for us? Are you ready for us now? Okay. Okay. So, we're going to be playing a game. Are we ready? Remember I informed you about our little game before we started. Do you remember? Yes. Do you remember? So do you have your words? Do you have my words? Okay, thank you. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to start with crosswords. Yes. Please give him words. Yes. Okay, so first of all, no vulgar words. We are keeping it PG-13. Okay. So what about? Okay. So please come forward. Come forward, please. Yes. So how we'll do it is this is how we'll do it.
Hey God.
So one person gives you a word. Excuse me. You're going to spend a minute. That's too much.
Thank you.
You're going to spend 5 seconds on that word. Okay. Then someone chose another word.
And then
so,
I'm just going to have to move on.
Yes, you're just going to have to link those words together.
Yeah, now let's go.
Okay, are we ready? Don't raise your hand.
I know somebody
just
better that could do this game.
No.
Okay.
Let's start with you.
Can I point him when I'm going down?
Yes, you can point him when you're going down.
Him.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Let's try to engage so that we can enjoy this. Go.
light. All right, tonight I'm going to give to someone insight, just as God gave to the Israelites the might to fight against the Hittites with balance. Even when they came with rams and spears, he gave them the chance against the pandemonium, all the destruction around them that led them into damnation. They stood firm in the face of the princess and princes of Persia. They stood strong in the faces of the princes and princess of Babylon. Even though the grasses there were beautiful and the gardens spoke of things that they haven't heard, and all that arose and arise was Gary. You can't.
Oh my God.
Am I?
Yes. Okay, you can point at the person you
please,
want next.
I'm calling up Breedy songs. Please come on.
Woo!
Excuse me. This is hip hop.
Okay.
It's what I represent everywhere I go.
All right. So can we still do the game with you?
Of course. The game
All
is
right.
hip-hop.
All right. Okay. So the same rule applies. The same rule applies. Are we ready? Go.
Lion of the jungle, turmoil in the jungle, everybody running in, fumble, and hustle for fame got me losing my mind. It's got me lame, killing my fire, my heart desire to speak on the mic, be the messiah. When I hear so many words, I go crazy, but still, I understand it's part of what I gotta do. And I'm still out here rapping with no words to rap to. How come when I ask for words, it's coming in multitudes, but when it's supposed to be singular, it's not here? O2 like water, like Arsenal. Wait, this way I speak this bars like an Arsenal. I'm a gunner. O2, that's water. Water and a gun. That's shooting fire at a stone. Master of what? Master of slavery? Master of this bars, master of literature, master of myself. I think I would master myself before I master mastering you. I see a lot of sweets on the floor, but do you all accept your flaws just as the sweet accepted to be on the floor?
Okay, that was really good. That was really good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yes, please.
Yo, the
Okay.
name's Dante.
All right. So, remember, same rule applies. But I noticed that we were giving so many words at once. So let's try to I don't know how we would prompt ourselves.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, 5 seconds.
All right.
Go.
Well, I could keep rapping. I could non-stop, and everybody tell me if your heart stops, I could stop breathing and late. What the? Well, I started rapping and telling me that I should heal my life. Well, this music is what I listen to, like ever since I came to this life. And everybody told me if I drink 5 alive, will I still be alive? Well, I started rapping, and the studio became my temple of worship. Now I only worship the tempo. When people singing, I be like, yo, sorry. Well, you said omnipresent. I didn't know the meaning, but I could give you a gift and tell you it's a present. I'm trying to delete the demons that they call themselves leaders, because they're a whole human race. So I'm trying to run my own race, and I don't know where the pace is. Breathe. Your songs. Drop your phone and start rapping, and look at me while I'm spitting in the microphone. With your white cap like mine. Why aren't you capping? And everybody told me I was capping. Where my white cap? I'm no capping. I'm spitting and you give me you, but who's you when I'm me? When everybody told me I should rhyme, I'm Reminisce. But if you want to call me Eminem, then who's me? Everything I did was mad, and you gave me mad, but everything is a hat, like my hat. Well, wait, what the fuck? I had a hat. Said show? Alright, no cuss words, but crosswords. You brought me here. We can keep going. We can keep going. We can keep going. You gave me show. I'm here sitting and I want to murder the show. And everybody told me if I pick up a shirt. But what the hell is that? You said no cuss words. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I better say with an O. Like a goat? Yeah, Eminem is a goat. And I'm not really a goat. Even if I have a horn, the only thing I'll actually figure out is what is gold. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. The name's Don.
Okay. Are you ready for us now? Come on up.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so do you want to freestyle first, or do you want to do your second?
Any. Yeah.
Okay, so then we can do the freestyle after.
Okay. This is not a song actually. This is more like a verse.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's a verse that is very relatable to every hip hop artist, every rapper, every dreamer. So it's really hard to be a star with this part of the continent, trying to make his story so that people won't forget easily. But how you gonna do that with rap music? How many rappers left of the year without switching? Now they asking me to switch, change the way that I sing, claiming I might end up broke if I keep singing like this. This is Nigeria, trust me, here rap don't sell. You blow up with a few tracks and then go broke as hell. Cause you couldn't do a song that would ignite the next dance move. Now you scared to switch in case niggas will say I told you. You grew up as a rapper, only sing at your leisure. Now you broke, your comeback is uncertain like you Jesus. Your playlist is mad, you listen to code before you write. That's why you can't do a song that them street boys would like. You always speak in real talk with English and rhymes, so you tryna blend, so you add some pigeon at times, but they still won't buy. And it's really hard for you. Sometimes you wanna cry cause the pain is much for you. Maybe some good trap music will be your escape route, but you wanna talk, you ain't down for that mumble rap. Yet you gotta make it fast for your daddy and mom. Still in school, second year, you ain't studying law, but you good at putting words together. Everyone thinks you clever, till the day you decided to pick rap as a career. Damn, so much age to say, but I'm afraid of being broke before I hit the plate. J. Cole, Nas, K-Dot, Tupac, and Drake are my motivations, but motivations don't bring the pay or help release the tape. Give me a house where I can sleep, help my song go platinum, in the club it's on repeat. Book me for tours, you know, place me on mad gigs where I can have all I want and all I would ever need, but for now it's a dream. Damn, I haven't slept for days. Real on every song is old-fashioned to be fake. A good storyteller with punchlines and wordplay, but I'm still at the bottom and it's driving me insane. Hoping my girl doesn't leave cause the future is kind of bleak. Don't care if love is blind, I hope she sees what I see, man. So, yeah, that was just the verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't sing or anything, but that was very, very relatable, because we are all trying to pursue something in our lives, right? Am I right? Yeah. Okay. I hope we get there. Okay. Sorry?
Well, disclaimer, I am not as good as Crossword, Breedy, when it comes to this game. So you guys should go easy on me, please. No omnipresence.
Okay, so we're going that way now. Okay? Are we ready? Okay, 5 seconds.
Okay, I'm trying to get out of the trenches, so I'm trying to get his riches. Next word, someone else. Okay, I'm trying to elevate and be above the hate and the pressure. They don't really comprehend my line, so every time it's a comprehensive essay that they gotta decide. Sorry. Next person, please. Oh, love. Love, love is so heavy. I don't want to talk about it. Violence, yeah, I always tell my people, y'all choose peace over violence and loudness over silence. Yo, big man thing, yeah? Rico, a word, please. Okay. They say something about lemons and lemonade, and Brady, you just gotta give me the second one, so I gotta go.
Onions.
Onions?
Yes.
Oh, Brady doesn't actually eat onions, so. Checks. Okay, y'all anticipate I'm working on a new tape that's about to drop in a few days, so. Thank you for giving me that word. That's because I know you would have gone. So cats don't cap when I wear my hats and throw raps like jabs at the government because they're bad. Blink. Oh, blink, blink, blink. Jamie, you did it. Black. Yo, I'm black like the color of my skin, and I'm black like the jacket that's still on my skin, yo. Hmm? Yeah, I was born ready.
Okay. So before we come to a close, would like to. Is there anybody here that has something for us? Just one person. Okay.
My guy.
Okay, so I hope you're tagging us on Instagram in on your post. I hope you're doing that so that we can repost at the end of today. Please don't forget. Thank you. Okay, so how many of us enjoyed today so far? If you don't enjoy today, you're hating. And you're sure about. Are you sure? Like with the whole of your heart, not half of your heart. Because you guys mended it with super glue. So anybody that is telling me that one part of their heart is hating us today, you were not here when they were mending our hearts then. Oh, okay. 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 Are you ready? All right. Jamie. Okay. So kindly introduce yourself to us.
All right. My name is Jamie. I am a singer, songwriter, and a content creator.
Your Instagram.
Mad Jamie, MADJAMIE. Wait, is there anybody on the keys? Is there any? Is it like a keyboard? Okay. All right. So this song is really a year plus since I like really dropped anything, and then all of my friends have been saying like, "Yo, Jamie, we miss you," and all. And it's like, this particular song is actually inspired by the grind in general. For me, growing up to be like a youth, it has really changed my perspective on life. And then when we used to say we wanted to be good people, now we are now finding meaning in the word bad. You get so we can actually now comfortably say we want to be the baddest. Do you understand? But when we were younger, we were like, let's just be good. But now it's like baddest. So this song is baddest. Yeah, I call it baddest. All right, guys, are you ready for this? So I just sing a little bit. It goes like this: bad to baddest, so a million times, a million nights, grind my hardest, so to be on nice and wicked at the same time. You should know I know come to sorrow, I know come to borrow, protect my tomorrow. It's an exclusive snippet. Oh yeah, let's drop it. yeah. Bad to bad so a million times, a million nights I try my hardest so to be all nice and wicked at the same time. You should know I know come to sorrow, I know come to borrow, secure my tomorrow. They ain't really wanna see me stay coded, I'm a mystery. Scheme my steady scheming, 30 shots yes no bleeding. All black men I'm jiggy, I don't want them to see me. Never gonna lose my wonder, always stay achieving. Oh, bad to bad so a million times, a million nights I try my hardest so to be all nice and wicked at the same time. You should know I know come to sorrow, I know come to borrow, secure my tomorrow. Yeah.
Now I'm forward, but then I leave on code. No Chai Jones, my heart will cold. Before your mind go blow, I'm not your folk, so make you know. Think twice when you come close. Real life, you guys compose. Just wanted to let you know, my brother. Me, I come through with fire. You're coming to Messiah. Keep it going, me no tire. Money on the line, and I'ma grind till I die. Make we guys, make we buying cheese. Body Miami, I want sip. Eyes open everywhere, lit. When me stepping out the place, yeah, you know what I see me.
Stay coded, I'm a mystery. Scheme my steady scheming. 30 shots, yes, no bleeding. All black men, I'm jiggy. I don't want them to see me. Never gonna lose my wonder. Always stay achieving. Oh, bad to bad so a million times, a million nights I try my hardest so to be all nice and wicked at the same time. You should know I know come to sorrow, I know come to borrow.
Now here's my guy's words, let's go. Hey.
I don't get time for the hate when you serve that hate. Really call on ping pong. I don't be Godzilla, but I got man, we gon' show you King Kong. I'm that beast on it. Put me on stage and I blow your speakers up. Punchlines where go blow your name from Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Don't you ever give me peace stuff. Probably never heard a sing song. Crucified for the same cause. Put me on bra, spit it
How many biters do we have in the house? How many biters do we have in the house?
Peace till it don't
Let's
exist.
go, let's go. They ain't really wanna see me stay coded, I'm a mystery. Scheme my steady scheming. 30 shots, yes, no bleeding. All black men, I'm jiggy. I don't want them to see me. Never gonna lose my wonder. Always stay achieving. Oh, bad to bad so a million times, a million nights I try my hardest so to be all nice and wicked at the same time. You should know I know come to sorrow, I know come to borrow. Everybody, let's go. Can I hear you? Bad to bad so everybody. A million times, a million nights I cry my hardest so to be all nice and wicked at the same time. You should know everybody. I know come to sorrow, I know come to borrow. Secure my tomorrow. Do you really want to see me? Oh no, oh no, no, oh no. All black men jiggy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sorry, show yet no bleeding.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so to bring this to a close, I would like to invite Treasure. She is the mastermind behind the look, the program, everything. Yes. So please, a round of applause for Treasure as she comes forward.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I really want to thank everyone for showing up this evening. Thank you so much, Crosswords. Yeah, he was actually part of the idea building for this, and we spoke a couple of times, and he suggested some things that really turned out to make sense. Thank you to rappers and poets that are doing what they're doing and trying to be better and help this new generation to be better. Really, a lot is going on, and it's crazy. So, but I guess we're all doing fine, like Johnny Drill said in his song. Hope you're doing fine, my friend. So please keep the fire burning, keep going, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing, and keep doing it right. And please get your PVCs, because we're going all out 2023. We don't want to know what we have. We don't even want to be negative. Let's just keep the positivity going, regardless of whatsoever. And yeah, I heard Abuja is whatever. So please stay safe. in your private places, wherever you're going, be watchful and look out for one another and everything. So thank you so much for showing up. Like, really, I'm grateful. I had a good time, and I hope y'all had a good time. Thank you, everybody. Crosswords, Natty, Gitzy. Yeah, with Gitzy, I literally was talking to him all through on IG. Yeah, it's good to talk to celebrities, yo. So you better catch them now, because when they blow, you will need a ticket. Anyway, so yeah, I would like us to do something out of respect for our country. So I would like us to all rise and sing the national anthem. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria call, obey. Please sing. To serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes' parts shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. I believe in Nigeria. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful evening.